Hello and welcome to Catch More Media. In tonight's show, we'll bring you all the action from the final round of the Tunnel Barn Farm Winter Championship, where 70 anglers have battled it out over 4 rounds for their share of a prize fund worth over £20,000. With anglers counting their best 3 results from 4, a lot of people were heading into this final round praying for a good draw. But even for those not in contention, there was a chance of the £1,000 winner's purse that is paid out to the winner of each and every round. With unsettled temperatures in the run-up to the match, no one was quite sure how the venue was going to respond. Would the prolific high pool produce the winner once again? In the battle for the overall title, most people were tipping one of 3 men. Current leader Connor Barlow, Jamie Hughes and Luke Bamford. One man who got off to a great start was James Dent on peg 30 on high pool. James caught a procession of good F1s fishing long onto a shallow bar off the end of the island. After the draw, many people tipped Adam Waitley on peg 48 on high pool to take the win. Although from what we could see, he wasn't doing quite as well as James in the early part of the session. As with all the rounds of our Tunnel Barn Winter Championship, the event wouldn't have been possible without a sponsor, and for this final round, it was Gizmo Angling who agreed to support the match.
Hi, my name is Dennis Lee of Gizmo Angling. Just like to talk a little bit today about where we're going as a company. Our signature product is the ZT Pro hook tying station and associated accessories. We've seen real good success with this product, selling to over 37 countries worldwide. We're a year and a half old, and we reached the realization that to keep up with demand, something needed to change in terms of how we did things and our relationships with our manufacturers in the UK. And what that's actually resulted in is a partnership between ourselves and our major manufacturer in Sheffield, who produce all of the metal parts that you see on the hook tire today. What that actually means to us is we effectively now have in-house manufacturing. It's going to ensure that when we take that next step to the next level, we want to be able to produce products so that when people go on our website, they click, they order, and they get it the next day. And for us to be able to do that with a product that's got 67 individual parts, then we needed this partnership. Because once you start ramping up, that's when normally quality starts to slip, because your production's mass production and quality starts to slip. We don't want that. So the way to combat that was to go in with our main manufacturer. And that's what we've done. We have quite a number of new products and innovations that we want to bring to market. And what that's going to do, this relationship is going to allow us to bring those to market far sooner. And also, because they're bought in to the brand and to the company, what it ensures is what we receive, whether it's 1,000 parts, 20,000 parts, they're going to make sure that the quality is there. And that's the key for us. We want to promote ourselves as a quality brand. That we do not want to change just because we've grown. This relationship allows us to do that. So it's a real exciting time for me and my family, and all the people associated with our brand. So keep checking our website and our Facebook page, because there's some real innovative products coming very, very soon.
Back on the lakes, and it seemed the going was quite tough on house extension and new pool. But with Jamie Hughes, Connor Barlow and Luke Bamford all catching the odd fish, the battle for the title was still wide open. One man who hadn't slowed down was James Dent. And late in the match, a move to his short line saw the F1s come even quicker. The weigh-in arrived, and it was no surprise as to who had took individual victory.
I've come down to fish the Catchmore Media last round of the league. I haven't had a very good league so far, but obviously there's some money up for grabs today. So I've come down with Matt. I've been travelling with Matt, and luckily I've drawn peg 30 on the high pool, which from what I've seen in the previous rounds, it's been quite a good peg. So I was quite happy with that. And I've fished, there's like a bar off the end of the island, and I've fished maggots onto the bar for probably 4 hours. And it's been really simple, brilliant when the fish are in front of you. I've just caught F1s, steady away all day, and then late on I've come short on maggots and managed to sneak a few more in short. But very good day, and I really enjoyed myself. That's what you go fishing for.
And this man's no stranger to success at this venue, winning my Dial Pole Fishing Masters last year. He's had 3 points, dropping 5 points, picking up a cheque for £5,000. Connor Barlow.
Yeah, it feels absolutely fantastic to be crowned the winner. Obviously it's been over a period of 4 months, so each month when I've won my section, coming up to this last month, I've been dying to get it out of the way, to be honest, because like a massive amount of money, £5,000, and I'm just over the moon to be crowned champion. It's been hard, like typical F1 winter fishing, but I think with most places in winter like Tunnel, if you work hard in your pegs, set up different lines, just tap small amounts of bait in and just constantly work your swim, then you usually rewarded with a few bites. And the first 3 rounds I caught a few fish on bread, but then mostly on maggots. Today's been a bit of a struggle, but yeah, the first 3 rounds luckily I've done enough, just like rotating lines really and keeping busy. I think there was 3 or 4 people who could have beat me going into today, who had 2 wins and could have caught me up, but a couple of them had bad droppers, so I was just trying to avoid a complete blowout myself. But luckily I've been 5th in the section, and it was down to watch Jamie Hughes and Andy Neal weigh in then, and if Jamie beat Andy, then he would have beat me and took away the £5,000, but luckily for me, Andy's just done him by less than £1, so I think I owe him a pint at some point. And like, there's nothing really like this in the winter where there's like this amount of money to be won, and even £1,000 on the day for winning the match, it's like massive amounts of money, and it attracts all the best anglers. So I can't wait to like enter again next year, and I only think it'll get bigger once everyone sees what a successful event it's been.
So there you have it, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage of the 2017 and 18 Tullibardine Farm Winter Championship. Dates are already confirmed for the 2018-2019 series. and can be seen at the bottom of the screen now. We also have a new 2-day winter festival planned for 2019. An entry for both events will open in June. Until next time, tight lines folks.